All right. We are live. We are motherfucking live. Shout out to B Mac. Uh, Shout out to all the Packer fans out there, man. It was a hell of a win. Great way to start off the season. B Mac, you called the score out. 38 points. That's what went down.
Got good
I'll
insight.
drink to that. I'll drink to that. You called the game, man. So what was your thoughts about the first game?
Good win, man. Good win. I think this win definitely is a momentum booster. I think this builds the team and the players in the locker rooms confidence up. And I'm really impressed by what I saw. Even though we've been whooping down the Bears, still a divisional game. Uh, Usually these games come down to week one games are fluky, but again, man, I said in our pregame live, I said that look, you were skeptical. You thought it's going to be a close game. You thought we were just going to lose one, but I mean lose this game in a close one. But I said that look, I think that we just have the Bears number with or without Rodgers. We have the number. You know, this team, I think this team's gonna come in with a good game plan. They did. Um, they came out right out the gate, waste no time. Jordan Love looked good, man. He looked really good. I like that. He was smart. He was poised. He looked calm out there. Didn't look panic. Didn't look rushed. Didn't look razzled. That we have seen him sometimes. But yeah, man, he looked cool under pressure. No, I was a little skeptical of the play calling. Um, at first, we wasn't using Aaron Jones that much for some, which I don't get that. He's in the game. He does good. He gives us a good drive, and then we don't see him for the next like 4 or 5 plays. And then when we do see him again, and then the offense gets back in, and we saw that today. Um, you know, Dobbs had 2 touchdown passes. He didn't do too much in this game, but he was. I mean, he was limited, I think, because with that injury. But
Right.
he stepped up in the end zone when we needed him. Um, and yeah, man, the defense played well. Of course, Justin Fields, he burnt us on some runs as we expected, but for the most part, we contained them. They had dumb penalties too, a bunch of offsides and false starts on their end of the offense, so that kind of helped. But overall, I think this defense played well. The secondary played well. That one touchdown I wasn't a big fan of, but you know, um, I think overall the defense played good, and the offense did what it needed to do and put up points. And yeah, man, that's my whole recap of this game. A good game for both sides of the ball. Our kicker seems like he's nailing down field goals, so hopefully, he that can be able to continue because some of these games we're gonna need them to make those big game-winning field goal kicks. If it comes down to the wire, but yeah, man, I'm pressed with this team, man. Yeah,
Um, it was a good win. It was
yeah.
I guess you could say this is probably the greatest debut from a starting quarterback for the Green Bay Packers ever.
Mm. Yeah,
Say
yeah,
that.
yeah,
I could say that.
yeah.
You know, passer rating 123. Um, did he throw over 250 yards?
He had 245, I believe. So
Oh, it
barely.
don't matter. It don't matter. Three
Yeah, it don't matter
touchdowns.
because we won the game, 3 touchdowns. Yeah, man. Passed away. Yeah, I think 125 something.
No,
Um,
it was 123, but
15 of 27.
yeah, it's probably the greatest debut from
Yeah.
a starting quarterback in Green Bay Packer history. So I'm pretty sure they then took his cleats and his jersey and his helmet and probably going to enshrine it somewhere up there in Green Bay in one of the prestigious award rooms. Um, yeah, like I said, man, like I said, and everybody like to take what I said out of context. Yes, you know what I'm saying. I did pick the Bears to win. That's what I thought. If you didn't think that, then you shouldn't have a problem with what I thought. This is not directed to you, Bernard.
Mm.
You know, in my G Spot video, I said that I wanted the defense to win this game. And the defense won the game at the beginning of the game when they stopped Justin Fields on that fourth down conversion. I said Jordan Love will play well. He played well. He played above the expectations I thought he was going to play. But then again, of course, it's against the inferior team. Um, I stated plenty of times when I said technically we should win this game. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But I went with the notion of first game on the road, rivalry team. We don't know the outcome of what could happen. But we seen what happened. The Packers went out there and they won. So at the end of the day, no matter who the fuck I picked to win the game, we still won the game. How many times did we say the Packers was gonna win last year and they lost? Right?
I was the most pessimistic in most of the games last year.
I know, but I'm saying we thought we were gonna win certain games. We thought we were gonna beat the motherfucking Jets. We thought we were gonna beat the motherfucking Giants. We thought we were gonna win those games.
Yeah, and we lost.
We thought, yeah, okay, so
But then last year the games we won, those
it's
are
the
games that we
I'm
thought we could have
I'm
lost.
coming with the whole idea that it is the first game
No,
of the
I get
season.
it. Ones are very weird, and I mean we've seen a couple like the Cincinnati Bengals today. You know what I mean? Like they got dominated. You know what I mean? The Chiefs. You know, like they lost the home opener. Like I get you, man. Week ones are fluky, and we've seen that so far this weekend.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
like
Exactly.
like
So
the Bengals got outclassed to me today, and like
I won $655 off that game because I knew the Browns was going to beat the damn Bengals.
but Deshaun Watson did look great too.
It's the first game of the season. Some guys are going to look great. Some guys are not going to look great. I mean, look at what Tua did today. Everybody thought he was going to go out there and play horrible. He threw over 400 fucking yards.
Oh man, yeah, man. Tua
Tyreek Hill had over 200 yards receiving.
as healthy, man. Tua it's gonna be a problem. They healthy,
My whole thing is,
but yeah, man.
was this a great win? For Jordan Love, it was. For Jordan Love, this was a great win. But like I said, I expected the defense to beat this team. I expected the defense to step up and really dominate the game.
Well, in
And
the
that's
first half,
exactly what they did.
hopes in the
I
first half.
said, I said it is important that Jordan Love gets good field position. The defense gave him that.
Yeah,
I said it's important for the special team, actually all three phases of football to go right. But then again, this is an inferior team that we have been playing against. They haven't done anything significant to even show that, you know, they could play up to our level, which we know
That's
they
why
can.
I had confidence that we were gonna win because no matter who we got at quarterback, the Bears always find a way to bear it up, and they did it again today. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly, they did that. They did that. But my whole thing is,
yeah,
don't get all, what's the right word for this? Because
defended.
not offended. Don't get all puckered up the ass because I made a pick about a game.
I wasn't like that.
It was just a fucking pick for week one.
Yeah, it's your opinion. I
And
respect.
that's where I'm gonna leave it at. But I will say this to end it, so we can move on and keep talking about what's more important. What's the most important thing is that the Packers won. I'll end it by saying this: I am flattered. I'm flattered. I really am. I am sincerely flattered from the bottom of my heart. But yeah, man. One of the biggest spotlights of this game, I can say, was how patient Matt LaFleur was with Jordan Love out there. Like I said, just stay in constant communication with the guy, because Jordan Love did say in this post game conference that he got a little confused out there on some of the plays. And he just had to, Matt LaFleur reassured him, let him know, this is what we running. And everything panned out. Um, Defensively, tackling could be a little bit better.
Yeah, yeah. He's still with the missed tackles, man. Definitely got to clean that. I mean, figure that out.
It was uh it was good to see Devontae Wyatt finally get a
Yeah,
sack and a half in his game. So, he on the board. He on the board with a sack. So that was good to see that. Quay Walker, of course, we've
people
seen him do
still.
this a few
I
times,
think that
intercept the ball. But to go and score a touchdown like that, you see the Georgia boys. The Georgia boys stood out the most to me in this game. Um, Wyatt in his quickness, his
yeah,
speed to chase down, elusive quarterbacks like that can run out of the pocket and all that and move around and scramble.
yeah,
You need a guy like that with that kind of speed and you know burst like that to just get off the line that fast.
yeah.
Uh, I was expecting to see a little bit more from Preston Smith, but he kind of looked like he was more of trying to grandfather the young guys in. Lucas Van Ness with a big play against the inferior team.
Yeah.
That's what the Bears are now. I mean, you know, I gave them a shot and they missed. So we moving on to oh, one of the biggest concerns for me on the offensive side of the ball.
Mm.
Why do we have to go through these long gaps in between the game where we don't see Aaron Jones on offense?
I just said that. I just said that at my last when I was trying to. Yeah, I mean that was a problem last year. We seen him a few games, and
I
I mean,
mean, he totally screwed up my prop pick.
yeah.
Like, give the man the damn ball against a fucking inferior team.
So you can tell it was working, and then the next 4 or 5 plays, we don't see nothing. And they went three and out, three and
I'm
out.
like, man, put a general out there with the young fella at quarterback position. Like, he kind of just left. I don't know what Matt LaFleur was thinking throughout that whole process of
Games he
not having not having Aaron Jones on the field. Just. But then again, at the end of the game, they said that he suffered a minor injury. I don't know what it is, but he did get dinged up, which is expected when you're dealing with Aaron Jones with some.
just
But that's the thing I like about Aaron Jones. It don't take him many plays
no.
to get going. You know what I'm
No,
saying? To make something happen. It's just that you got to put him in the right position at the right time so he can hit them home run plays like he did today. Had a
yeah.
hell of a game. Um,
If Jones was,
Jordan Love was quick with getting the ball out of his hands fast.
yeah, yeah,
Uh,
Jones. Yeah.
um, just the whole play calling. Jordan Love, he didn't. Well, he got sacked one time, I think, right?
I don't think he got touched in this game. No, yeah, one time he got sacked one time, and we was on territory because we was about to kick a field goal. Yeah, we was marching down, and we he got sacked, and we kicked a field goal to sit into going to the half.
Oh yeah,
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 I
yeah.
think the only mistake he made.
I mean, for what this game showed,
Mm,
it showed all three phases of football from the Green Bay Packers to me.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Like it's the first game. We don't know what's gonna happen next week. This time we gotta really travel this time. We're not going down the street. We're not going down the street. You know, we gotta
he got
go into
that,
enemy territory where we have lost the last couple of times we played in Atlanta.
and the Falcons look good today.
Yeah, well, not at the quarterback position. You're not really at the quarterback, but he managed the game well enough for them to, to move the ball. They got a good run game. I will give them that. They got a little two-headed monster with B. John Robinson and Tyler Algieri. I think they, you know, but I don't think it's. I don't think. I don't think that's going to be much for us to handle because they got a quarterback that can't throw.
Yeah, no, so
So that might be another win. That might be another win. You know what I'm saying? But as far as this game,
yeah,
another thing I like about this game is that we didn't have any competition on our level. We
yeah.
displayed like I hope this is not our peak. You know what I mean? I hope this is not us. This is our peak, and then we can't.
We're talking about like against a bona fide contender. Like,
Yeah, like yeah. Once we start
like,
playing these real teams, once we start playing not these inferior teams, once we start playing these real teams now,
like Philadelphia,
um,
like Philly, and
Philly, the Chiefs, we got them coming up. You know what I'm saying?
then they're good.
this there, Tr crazy, but yeah, man, like
Yeah, he is washed. Just you know, now, now Kelsey comes back. Kelsey, oh well, I don't know. Did Kelsey save Mahomes' legacy? Should we be getting Kelsey credit for those two Super Bowls?
more than likely we could say that, but then again, they offensive coordinator is who? Matt Nagy, who used to be with the Chicago Bears.
Who? The,
Uh,
uh,
Yeah, that's who the Chiefs got. They got Matt
oh,
Nagy as their offensive coordinator.
yeah, well, yeah, oh yeah. We all know he sucks. He,
Yeah, man. I just hope. Well, I'm not gonna say hope. I'm gonna say this is not our peak. I'm gonna say this is not our peak.
no, that's not a peak.
This is not. I'm gonna say this is not our peak. I'm gonna say that just based off of how.
So you saying we can be one of those teams that feasts on the poor teams and then go up against the top level competition? Can't match up.
Uh, no, I'm not gonna say that because I think our defense. I'm not gonna say is. I'm gonna say should be prepared enough at this point in time where they are at now from when Matt LaFleur got there, because we still got some guys that's still there that's been there for a minute. We just missing a couple of guys like Zadarius Smith and Adrian Amos, and a couple of guys we drafted that filled in here and there that ain't with us no more. But we still pretty much got the same kind of defense. It's just that they're more mature. They should be able to recognize things much faster than what they have been doing before. You know what I mean? But
Mm,
it's one thing to do that against an inferior team and then go play the 49ers and then you just forget how to play defense.
that's
You
true.
know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that this is not our peak. I'm gonna say this is not our peak. And if though and if see one of the biggest things that we got on our side is that there's not a lot of film on Jordan Love. All they
Mm,
got is what they seen today. You know what I'm saying? They just seen the plays that did work. They haven't seen the plays that we haven't tried to use that work yet. They seen the plays
mm,
that did work. Another thing too, Jordan Love with the presence of mind, knowing that
mm,
fumble and
mm,
not panicking,
yeah.
getting it off still
Yeah.
was probably the most impressive thing in the game that he did to me.
The done it like Brett Favre asked or something like that. He just, he fumbled, he went back, and then he still complete that thing. I was like, God damn, you know what I mean? I mean that, that is like, yeah, I agree. I agree. I'm very impressed how he handled that because 2 years ago Jordan Love would have like kind of like folded in that situation. But
But
now
then again, that speaks to how some of the traditional ways of bringing a quarterback up and grooming a quarterback
yeah.
still works instead of just seeing a guy who's a high flying act in college.
Hmm.
He win a Heisman Trophy,
Hmm.
and then you just throw him out there
Yeah,
and
thrown
say,
under
"Go
to the
do the shit
wolves.
you did. Go do the Heisman Trophy shit for our team." You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it don't work like that. So, but a lot of these quarterbacks that are young that are playing right now were not fortunate enough to have a Hall of Fame quarterback in front of them, show them how
Hmm.
things work, show them how things operate. You know what I'm saying? Show them how
Hmm.
winning looks. Show them how winning should be done. Show them how to win. Show them
Yeah.
these are the moments you live for. These are the moments you play the game for. So
Yeah.
Jordan Love was fortunate to have somebody like the previous Green Bay quarterback to let him see NFC championship games. Let him see
Mhm.
playoff games. Let him see, you know,
The
going on
Super
win
Bowl.
streaks. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Going on win streaks, just professionalism and shout out to Aaron Rodgers for keeping in contact with Jordan Love before the game. You know what I mean? So that was a
He texted him today.
yeah, it was a big yeah. He said Aaron texted him, told him,
Oh.
Aaron. He said Aaron called him last week too,
Oh.
before the start of the season.
Oh.
But but I
But
gotta
people
give
said that Roger's been trash to him. That's what people were saying.
yeah. But a lot of credit gotta go to this coaching staff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Getting these guys prepared to play the game, going at Goop, picking, you know what I'm saying, top tight ends in the draft that finally look like they worth a damn. You know what I mean? Um,
Hmm.
as far as the offensive line, we should probably be one of the best offensive lines in the league, just based off of who we got in the draft, who's willing to block. Um, yeah, man. I mean, it was a good win. It was a
Hmm.
good great win for Jordan Love. Great win for Jordan Love.
Yeah.
Um, now we
And
just got to keep the momentum
and it,
going.
it can build up his confidence too going to next week.
Yeah. He's gonna need that. He's gonna need
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the most important. That's another important thing too is that you see guys excited about what he did and pushing him. You know what I mean? Pushing him to and uplifting him to
Yeah.
be better than he would be better next week than he was this week. And hopefully that pans out. Hopefully Jordan Love can start off his first two games as a road warrior. Go 2-0 on the road. That'll be
Yeah,
that's it.
that'd be huge.
Even though you looking at it from the start of his journey, it might not seem like much, but
Mm.
to him be it might be a bigger magnitude than what it is to how we look at, like, oh, he won a game, okay, let's see if he could do it next week. So
Yeah,
um that's how I'm always going to approach it with Jordan Love. Can he do it next week? Can he keep it going? Can he keep it going? I'm not.
bit of momentum.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not
I
gonna.
mean, he's gonna have some rough patches, but that's normal though. That's expected. I mean, he's gonna. I mean, he's not gonna be perfect every single time.
Exactly. I mean, winning the first game of the season, great. But we never know. This might be the only game he win.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's true.
let's just let's just relax a little bit. Before we start jumping off the cliff, thinking that this guy is going to get us to places that he's never experienced before. You know what I'm
Or
saying?
before we might say we might have three back coughing quarterbacks, three straight in a row. Could happen.
Hey, God willing that happens, I'm
Yeah.
all with it. I'm
Yo,
all for
man,
it.
we will
I'm all
be,
for it.
we will
But
be. But then Packer fans gonna say, well, yeah, well, we got three straight Hall of Fame quarterbacks and three total Super Bowls to show for it. You know how they do with the whole Rogers and the previous quarterback and fall thing. Back to back two Hall of Fame quarterbacks and back to back two. Or at least we got. I mean, and some of these are Vikings fans. Or say at least we got. Or speaking of the Vikings, Vikings used to be ashamed of your. No, let me go on the Vikings because this is football season started and we about to to go on people's heads. Vikings, you should be ashamed of yourself today. Ashamed of yourself. Losing at home to Baker Mayfield, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a team that's going to plan on
hey,
rebuild. A
hey,
team
they
that's
gotta
hold on. Let me whoa,
go
because
ahead.
I need to get because Viking fans, I'm gonna be all over the head every single L. Every single L you catch in hell, Viking fans. Every single L you are catching hell because I don't care. Look,
Uh,
we know the Bucks previously won a Super Bowl, but you're the Vikings and you are the defending NFC North champs, and you go and make and you lay an egg on your turf, and Kirk Cousins threw a pick right before halftime. Mr. Kirk Cousins, Captain Kirk, really? That's the guy you're gonna pay all that money to. That's the guy people been hyping up and saying that he's the MVP last year, or he's gonna win MVP every single offseason from these stupid ass non-educated analysts. All I heard is, "Oh, Kirk Cousins is gonna win the MVP. Kirk Cousins for MVP. Kirk Cousins is gonna be the MVP race." Man, shut up. Whoever says that one more time, I'm a bitch slap him. Fuck,
hey man.
fuck Kirk Cousins. He's overpaid, overrated. He's Drew Brees 2.0. He's a stat padding machine. That's who he is. He puts up all the big numbers when they're losing, all the big numbers in the regular season. But when they get into the playoffs and Kirk Cousins has to be that guy, he chokes. He's Drew Brees 2.0.
Hey man, I'm gonna just say it's week one. It's
I don't
week
care
one.
if it's week one. I don't care if it's
It's
week
week
one.
one. It's week
I
one.
don't care.
A
An
lot
L
of
is an
these
L,
teams,
and the Vikings to be a
you
shit.
right. You right. You right. A L is a L. But right now, this is just the start of the season. This is
I
just the
don't
start of
care.
the
I'm
season.
gonna celebrate.
This
I'm gonna piss on the Vikings' grave. I don't care if it's week one. I'm gonna piss on their grave tonight. I'm gonna pour one out on them tonight because they deserve it, bro. You don't know me. I can't stand the Minnesota Vikings, man. Like you don't know me. You don't know how my hatred towards the Vikings. I can't stand them because they act like they are a team, like they act like they the Patriots. They the Pittsburgh Steelers. They were all the Niners. Like they won, like they won multiple Super Bowls and been to multiple Super Bowls. You haven't won anything. You haven't won shit. You got zero. That trophy case is empty. It's nothing but dust and cobwebs up in that bitch. Come on, man. You know, like, Minnesota. You are ringless, just like Detroit, just like the Bills, just like these other wingless. You're nothing. You're nothing.
Are
Calm
you
down.
done?
Stop being so. Stop.
Are you done?
Stop. No, I'm not done. Stop being so cocky. All right. All week, all off season. Like, do you know how many games, like lucky games, y'all won last year? Y'all were a fraudulent 13-4 team last year. Y'all were fraudulent. All right, there's games that y'all won. Y'all should have easy lost, easy loss. And the last time we played y'all, we smacked y'all.
That is true. We did smack them. Um,
I'm done for
I
now. For
mean,
now, I'm done for now. Go
I
ahead.
mean, I mean,
I can't stand the Vikings, man. Oh God, man.
I
I'm
mean,
sorry, man.
I don't really give a damn about the Vikings. I never thought of them as a threat to the Packers ever, just based off their history as an organization. Um, Me personally, I think they should have stayed at the stadium where the roof caved in. I think they should have just stayed there instead of building that
Yeah,
crazy
that crappy
stadium
Metrodome.
they got now. You know what I'm saying? They should have just stayed in the one where the roof caved in. That's how I think of the Vikings. When I think of the Vikings, I think of that roof that caved in.
Exactly.
But
It's like their franchise, caved in.
hey, 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 when we meet them again, now that game, oh yeah, I'm gonna say we're gonna win. I'm going to say we're going to win that game, but as of now, I think we are the number one seed in the division because we won a division game. Um,
That's right.
yeah, we are. Yeah, we number one in the division right now because we won a division game. Uh, but the team that I'm really looking forward to playing, and I hope they shaking in their goddamn boots and ready to cry. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Gridiron Blitz. I'm talking to you and your damn Lions. Uh huh.
I'm not gonna lie,
Talking to
man.
you and your
Detroit
damn
kind of worries me a little bit.
lion. I'm talking to you and your damn lions. Grid? Yeah. I can't wait till we play the damn Lions. We need that get back. That
Oh yeah,
those two
we
games are the most
actually do.
big. Those two games are the biggest games of the season to me. I don't
I
give a
agree
damn
100.
about us playing the Chicago Bears at home. That's probably going to be 40 to something. It might be even worse. It might even
Yeah.
be worse after the first week. But I really want to smack front hand and backhand slap the shit out of the damn Lions. I want Jordan Love. I want him to go out there and put up a better performance than what he put up against the Bears against the Lions. But when
350
we cross
yards,
that,
5 touchdowns.
we'll get there when we cross that bridge. I cannot wait to
I'm
pull up to that
hoping
bridge.
in Detroit.
Man, man, that's really where I want to see it happen. I want to see it happen in Lambeau and happen in Detroit. We got to put them motherfuckers back in a place where they belong, man.
I'm not
All of
gonna
this
lie,
hype.
man. The Lions. I hate to say it, but these ain't the same old Lions. But we just gotta say it, man. Like this ain't the same old. Even though they didn't have Kelsey to go in there and smack them around.
Hey, after what we seen today, this not back. This might not be the same old Packers.
What you talking about winning?
Yeah, man. Don't nobody got film on Jordan Love. It showed today that all out of all of the preseason shit that he did,
Hmm.
all of the preseason shit that he did, the inferior Bears didn't do their homework. They talked a lot of shit before the game. I seen all their tweets. I read all of them. You know what I'm saying? I just think that
So who's saying that they're gonna figure him out?
I don't think they're gonna figure Jordan Love out. Like Matt LaFleur didn't even let the dude use his legs today. That's see, it's so many things that Jordan Love didn't unlock in his game
Mhm.
that he could have did. It was just that he was playing against a simple-minded team that's still living in '85.
Yeah, yeah, man. I'm with you on the Lions, man. We gotta get
See,
payback on that.
The Lions know the previous Green Bay quarterback. They don't know Jordan Love. Jordan Love hasn't played against this division yet. He ain't played against a division team. This was his first one.
Yeah, this first. Yeah, yeah,
So I have a feeling, and you know what? I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna just say it, and I'm gonna stand on it.
yeah.
I think that we can. I think we will score on our first drive against every team in our division when we play.
Mm,
And I say that because the young guys are going to get better week to week to week to week to week. The more and more they get better, the more and more the offense will be more simplified for them to, hey Jordan, I'm gonna cut this route 2 yard. I'm gonna cut this slant route two steps short. Beat them there quicker. Then they'll really start really playing the game within the game. You know what I'm saying?
hmm.
Um, and I just think that the rest of the teams in this division do not know what Jordan Love is capable of yet. We don't even know. This was just what we seen today was just a glimpse against an inferior team that
Mm,
has no identity. They just playing off of a running quarterback. They banking on a running quarterback to get them to where they need to get. But as
yeah.
far as I don't think this division was smart enough to do their homework on Jordan Love, and they had 3 fucking years to get some kind of information on his game.
Now, do
And
you
I
think when we
they
play
did.
the Chiefs and the Niners and them teams down the road, they gonna really do their homework?
Well, they'll have enough film on them by then.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. Like when you see these quarterbacks that come out the blue and they doing all of this, like what's his name? The quarterback for the Colts.
oh,
He
Anthony.
played he played a good game today. That's
Yeah,
because
he
they don't
did.
know what he's capable of. But
Yeah,
once they get
that's
film
right
on him,
because
yeah,
it's his debut, and he's coming. You know what I mean? Yeah, so you're right. So they don't know what to expect.
right.
So of course he's gonna maybe have a little bit easier. You know what I mean? But maybe once he gets more experience and they know him, they watch more tape, then they might figure out what's his weaknesses, what what he likes to do. Um, you know what I mean? So, but yeah,
Hey,
I agree.
maybe Matt LaFleur and Goop got it right. Maybe they got it right.
Yeah,
Maybe they got it right. I mean,
yeah.
remember, remember, it was Packer fans that was watching that draft, and they was devastated hearing that Jordan Love got drafted. You know what
I
I'm
was.
saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
A lot of Packer fans was like, "What
I
the hell are we doing?" But
yeah.
it's just one game. It's just one game. You
Mm,
know, we'll get into. I'm trying to think. Saturday. I'm trying to think Saturday. It's probably going to be in the morning where we probably have to talk about the game. Um, get into the Falcons game because they are traveling, and that means that we probably might. I don't know how many practices they're going to get in to prepare for this game. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? Because that's very important. But hopefully, you know, uh, hopefully, Jordan Love can. He has a routine. Hopefully those 3 years he was under the former Green Bay quarterback, he picked up a routine of how to prepare for road games. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm hoping he did. Hopefully Aaron gave him some pointers. Um, because usually when you travel, you don't really get enough practice in. You just really try to get as healthy as you possibly can.
mm.
Um, I don't think we had any significant injuries besides whatever happened to Aaron Jones because I got him on my fantasy team. Good looking out to you. Good looking out to you, Aaron Jones. I needed that bread. So So yeah, man. Yeah, we'll talk about that probably early. I don't know how early you want to do it because
That
uh
um
I gotta
yeah,
be out of town by 2.
because I work during the week. I don't work on the weekends.
Oh, okay. I mean, we'll work through it through the week. You know what I'm saying? I'll hit you up and we'll talk about that.
Saturday and Sundays I don't work, so so wherever you're free, I'd be available whenever on Saturdays.
I will say this. I will say this. Kudos to Matt LaFleur for putting a game plan together without Christian Watson. You
Yeah,
know, gotta give Romeo Dubs. That's what it take. You gotta step up. He
yeah,
stepped up in limited fashion and made big plays. He
yeah.
made probably the two biggest plays of this game on offense.
I mean, he's
You know what I'm
probably
saying?
listening to us, listen to our show, really dial it back in.
Man, hey, if he did, he did, man. But the main important thing is that he stepped up to the plate.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
showed
man.
toughness. He showed grit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Dobbs is yeah, man. I mean, look. Dobbs can be special if he's to stay consistent and work on his
Right.
game. You
I
know
know
what I mean?
one thing.
But if he can, man, like the sky is the limit. And we saw it last year. Glimpses of it last year too.
I know one thing. We don't need to be drafting no more motherfucking receivers with the guys we got.
Oh no, I think we got plenty of receivers if we can develop them properly.
If these
Properly.
guys, I mean, we didn't see much of Malik Heath. I thought we was gonna see a little bit, see him a little bit.
He's a rookie though. It's kind of hard in
Right.
his first game.
Right. I
You know?
mean, but for Reed to catch that big 30-yard catch, man, that was a big time catch right there.
Yeah,
Uh, I like how Matt LaFleur stretched the field a little bit for Jordan Love so everybody could see what he could really do. But like I said, man, the receivers that I think the Packers went after is guys that could catch the ball and make plays like um
yeah,
Aaron Jones. But one thing I will say about Aaron Jones is his usage. His usage. We're
yeah.
going to have to learn how to manage that. And maybe that's the reason why Matt LaFleur kept him out so long in the middle of the game.
Because of his injury history.
Well, not just because of his injury history. I think he didn't want to burn him out because it was hot out there. They said it was hot as hell out there in Chicago.
Mm,
They said it was burning up, man. So I think he
So
wanted to keep Aaron fresh.
there's Hannachim.
Yeah, manage him to close out the game. I think Aaron Jones is our closer.
I
You know what
get
I'm
it.
saying? Yeah, I think Aaron Jones is our closer. But not only that, I think Jordan Love has the capability of closing games for us too.
Yeah, I was watching Tom McGrath live today, and he was just yelling and saying that, well, why are we not giving him the ball? Why are we not giving him the ball? Give Aaron Jones the ball. So
Yeah,
wish
I
we
mean,
had.
throughout a duration of a 60-minute game, I think Matt LaFleur has learned from the past of
Yeah,
how to manage Aaron Jones and know when to let him loose. Because it was kind of like, yo, what the hell is he doing, man?
yeah.
Where's Aaron Jones at? You know,
Would
they
you
started talking
Jones?
about that during the broadcast. Like, where's Aaron Jones? Okay, y'all want to see Aaron Jones? Here's Aaron Jones. Fresh leg, second half, takeover.
And you remember, Jones is not no bell cow back. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think we're not meant to use him as a every down back. We just use him as, like we put him in there. We split with him and Dylan, and yeah, like maybe like they just need him when Jones' legs are fresh and not. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I mean, I was just to answer TR's question. Yeah, you could see that Dobbs has been in the front of that jugs machine, um, getting his hands ready, and having an off season with a quarterback that want to work with you.
Hmm.
He worked out with with Love, so he know how hard of a football Love can throw. The timing was perfect. You know what
Uh-huh.
I'm saying? So you see it. You see the work. You see the hard work show in this game. You seen the offseason hard work show out in this game with Romeo Dubs. Just think about if Romeo Dubs was 100%, what he really could have did to the Bears. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? He probably would have caught a 56-yard touchdown pass on him if his legs was right. You know what I'm saying? Think about how much more points we could have put up if Christian Watson was involved. You know what
Woo.
I'm saying? In this game. It probably would have looked ugly. It probably would have been real bad in the first half. You know what I'm saying? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But you
You
know,
probably like 50 points with Christian Washington was in there. 50 points.
hey, hey, you probably right. It probably could have went up to 50 points.
But Dobbs would remind me of I'm not saying that. Well, I'm partly me saying this because of the number he's wearing, but he
Right.
just reminds me of a black Jody Nelson, man. Uh, every time I see him catch a touchdown, it's like, is that Jordy or is
he
that black
shout
Jody?
out to shout out to Stenovich for having a red zone offensive um, scheme.
Like he just like he looks just like Jordy. Like you remember them back throws from the previous Green Bay quarterback and Jordy, man, like in the end zone. This is love to him. Just reminds me of that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't know. I mean, Jordy Nelson went to the Hall, was at the organization for the Hall of Fame. So he probably might have stopped the Dobbs, and him and Dobbs might have talked to each other, and so that
I'm pretty sure that the great Green Bay players that are still alive and kicking, they always show up at Lambeau and talk to the young guys. I
yeah.
mean,
So
Leroy Butler still
yeah.
walk around the halls of Lambeau.
Leroy Ball always represents, but yeah, I mean, he probably went to Dobbs and said, "Look, if you're gonna wear my number, I'm gonna show you how it's really gonna get done. You're gonna have to represent my number good. Don't represent my number bad." So he
I,
probably
I am curious though about next week's game. Um, just seeing the speed
that's
that the Packers had on grass, they probably gonna be much faster on turf. So Desmond Ritter, yeah, man, lace up your cleats, man, because Devontae Wyatt is coming to hunt. Just seeing how fast the Packers look on grass, they probably faster on turf.
yeah,
Probably faster on turf.
yeah,
So, great win. This one is gonna go down in the history books. Shout out to Sledge Daddy TV. He had a heart attack about his Bears on his channel. Um,
the way
screaming and yelling. Screaming and yelling about the Bears losing to the Packers again.
he
Uh,
shot,
shout out to him, man. Shout out to Sledge Daddy TV, man. He a huge Bears fan. He lost his mind in this video. I just wanted to point that out. But
yeah. I seen him. I don't know. He looks.
well, we can say that now Jordan Love has bought into ownership of the Chicago Bears. Um, Great way to start off his career as a Green Bay quarterback is taking down one of the biggest rivals against the Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love went out there, did his thing. Um, I'm not gonna say he shocked the world. I'm gonna say he proved to all of the people um, that said that he wasn't gonna be a good quarterback. He made a statement. He made a statement in week one. And that's where I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna say he proved them wrong or anything like that. He made a statement for week one. He made a statement. Uh, but it's a week to week thing, man. It's a week to week thing. Game plan to game plan. Um, and Hopefully, this team can stay healthy, especially on the defensive side of the ball, because it just seemed like if one of those dominoes seemed to fall, it just might not get right. Like when we lost Devondre Campbell for those period of games, and then Rashawn Gary, was out for the whole season. It just changed the dynamic of how good the defense could be. But hopefully week to week, this team can stay healthy.
Yeah.
Game plan will always be, hopefully the game plan is well prepared, especially when we go on the road. Now, that might not concern a lot of Packer fans of Jordan Love winning on the road, but to me, it does.
Mm.
As far as being a first round quarterback,
Yeah.
picked in the first round, you have to win on the road. That is one of the biggest problems with Lamar Jackson. He cannot win on the road.
Well, he,
You just seen that with Joe Burrow. He didn't win on the road. So
yeah.
Jordan Love winning on the road against a division rival for so many damn years, you know, that's big for Jordan Love. But as far as Packer fans, you know, since what 2000 and what 18
Yeah.
or 16, yeah, since 2018 we have been expecting this. Um, some of us thought it would be a growing pains period um, for a quarterback stepping out there in his first starting campaign as a Green Bay Packer quarterback. I thought the situation, the magnitude of the fans and the crowd, I thought it would get to Jordan Love. It didn't. Um, and all I could say is that I'm not going to apologize for what I thought. I'm going to just say that he did his damn thing. He did his damn thing. So um, going into next game, we know what his demeanor is going to be like. We just want to know if he can keep it consistent, keep the consistency, making the right plays. You know what I'm saying? Throwing guys open. Matt LaFleur calling great plays. The play calling got to be, you know, it got to fit
Yeah. Yeah.
whoever we facing. So yeah, let's let's go into next week talking our shit to this the rest of the teams in this division, especially the Vikings and well, I don't think we need to talk shit to the Bears. I mean,
Bill.
the game spoke for itself. Uh, but
Yeah.
yeah, you Lions fans that want to cry with the snot bubbles coming out your nose, beating the Kansas City Chiefs. I hope you took a good look at us. I hope you watched us today. Yeah, I know you was. I know you was live streaming the game, Troxel Sports. I know you was live streaming the game. I know you was doing it. So to the rest of the teams in our division that think they bigger than us but never will be, just know we gonna come knocking on your door, and when we do that, you better answer. That's all I got to say about that. Uh, but yeah, man, Packer fan base, let's not get too carried away. You know, um, let's just hope that this young man is doing the things that he needs to do to make sure that he's prepared to play his best football on Sunday. You know, um, it could take a win like this, can have you out partying in a club till 4 o'clock in the morning, and you thinking everything is fine, when the man that you got to face on Sunday is doing his homework. So Jordan Love, stay locked in, man. Stay locked in, as well as everybody else on the team that made some impactful moments in this game. You know, build off of this momentum. carry it all throughout the week, and then unleash that shit on Sunday. Bernard, you got any last thing you want to say about what we observed the first week of the season with the Packers destroying the Chicago Bears?
Well, first of all, the Bears suck, so it's not. Or the Bears still suck, which is
There
not a
you go.
surprise. You know what I mean? Yeah, I knew that before coming in this game. That's why I was confident of us blowing them out 38-10. I was right, 38 points wrong, but who cares? This Bears lost. So now they can shut up about John Love, owning the North, because we know that ain't gonna happen for for never. But yeah, man. To piggyback on what you said, yeah, good win. Yes, we can be happy, but let's not get too
Yeah.
cocky. You
Right.
know what I mean? Because again, it's a week to week league, and who knows? We look great today. Who knows? Next week, it's a possibility that we can come out looking like shit. You never know. Just like the Bengals look like shit today, they can come out next week firing. You know
Hey,
what I mean?
hey,
So
Our MVP pick is starting off pretty
yeah,
pretty
man. Joe
shaky.
Barrow, you're making me look bad, man. Like, you make me like get it together, man. Get it together. Sean Watson hasn't played football in almost 2 years, and he's actually looking more better than you. So don't make me look bad. Hopefully you can get your shit together. Which they known for getting out to slow starts. Since Cincinnati's known to getting out to slow starts, and then
Right,
they
right, right.
getting hot.
But
But
hey, this is the fifth time I think he's lost to the Browns.
oh, who Joe Bell? Oh well,
Yeah,
that ain't good.
he's 1-5 against the Browns.
That ain't good. That ain't good at all. Um,
Yeah, man. I was
yeah,
looking at
man.
it too,
Especially
like,
supposed to
damn.
be the next king
That's how I
coming
won
up.
money. That's how I won money. That's how I won money. I said, you know what? I'm gonna bet on the Browns. I'm gonna bet the under. I'm gonna bet the under for Joe Joe Burrow. I'm gonna bet the under on everything.
Yeah,
And
man.
man,
Yeah.
boy, woo, that shit
Especially
paid
with those
for my Raider
weapons.
ticket. That
That's
shit paid for my Raider ticket.
And then the and then I know it's just week one, but the Broncos, man, like 16, like they can like is that team is ever gonna go up against 20 points all season this year, or they gonna just stay under, man? Because it seems like they can never get past 17 points on offense,
Hey man, a lot of
right?
these teams at the beginning of the season, man, are a work in progress, man. Right now, all these teams are a work in progress. Like Matt LaFleur said, it was some mistakes that he seen out there on the field that
Yeah, that's true.
he should have had cleaned up before the
Again,
game. You know,
it's week one, so again, you
right,
can't
right, right,
overreact.
right,
Week one doesn't define the season.
right,
It's not by how you start; it's how you finish. And we've seen
right,
plenty
right.
of teams start out slow and get hot, and plenty of teams start hot and fade off and miss the playoffs. Uh,
Yeah, man.
yeah, yeah, Packers in Vegas. I do agree. Wilson is washed. Um, but
Yeah, he looked pretty bad out there, man. I was like, Sean Payton can't fix that. I was like, what is Sean Payton? You trying to fix that?
well, he did
Good
have 2
luck.
touchdowns today, but no turnovers. But still, like that offense couldn't move the ball. And then the Raiders, they suck. Like the Raiders not gonna be nothing this year.
Yeah, see, I can't see. That's what made me not be on Devontae Adams that much this year because if you
And
think of
Jimmy
all paid
Garoppolo's looking like
quarterback,
he's old Jimmy Garoppolo's. Like we all know Jimmy Garoppolo's not gonna be like that the whole year. He's gonna I mean he's probably gonna get hurt.
no,
And,
no. But I mean, if you look at how the offense, if you look at how it's constructed like the old Patriots offense.
that's
He
yeah,
got the little
that's right.
short. He
Yeah,
got
that's
the
right.
little short guys that can get out there, little short slot receivers that can get underneath routes real quick. That's why Jacoby Myers scored 2 touchdowns. He has the tight end and
Yeah.
Mike Myers from Notre Dame that they drafted that's supposed to be like Gronkowski. Like it's just the same.
Yeah.
You got
Derek Carr
Devontae
didn't
Adams, somebody that can always get open, a reliable tight end a reliable receiver on third downs, and that's all Devontae gonna have. He gonna watch.
yeah, man.
You gonna see Devontae be targeted like 8 times, but have like 4 receptions, 48 yards, maybe a touchdown because
Yeah.
His rapport with Derek Carr and Aaron Rodgers is different. They'll
And
wait for Devontae to get open and throw the ball.
yeah,
Jimmy Garoppolo ain't doing that. Jimmy Garoppolo gonna dink and dunk to the tight end, to the little slot
yeah,
receiver, to the running back
yeah,
running in the screen. He ain't gonna
yeah,
be trying to air it down the field and wait for Devontae to do his triple double moves and shit like that to
yeah.
get open. Like,
And then
no,
the
Jimmy gonna
Saints
get that
won
ball out of his
today.
hand.
The Saints won today, but Carr didn't look good too today.
Well, they don't got Alvin Kamara. He's suspended for 3 games.
Oh, that's right.
I'm pretty sure once he get back, Derek Carr gonna be dumping it off to the tight end and giving it to him.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, man. Like I said, this is a marathon, not a sprint, and we got the
Right.
W. Go Pack, go! Let's hope we can go 2-0 next week against them dirty birds. Um, it,
Revenge, man. They didn't beat us the last few
because
times. Man, we got
yeah,
we need that get back in. I'm
whoa,
confident
whoa, whoa,
after what
whoa!
I
I
seen
think
today.
we beat them in Lambeau. It's just down there we can't beat them.
I think we'll get into that, B Mac. We're gonna get into that either
Yeah,
this Friday or Saturday when we
yeah.
break down this game.
It seems like in the Georgia Dome, well, we struggle. We don't play well, but well,
Hey
actually, it's
man,
not the
hey,
Georgia
October
Dome.
9th. October 9th, man, I'm gonna be front and center to watch it happen, man. I'm
It's
gonna
not
be
no
there
Georgia
front and
Dome.
center to watch it happen. Jair and Devontae go head to head, man. I'm
Yeah,
gonna be there front and center to watch happen, and then
I think Tay might cook him though. I,
oh
I don't know.
yeah, but the thing is, this is what worries me about that game. I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo gonna even throw the ball to Devontae that game because
That
because I think the defensive line gonna be so on point at that point in time when we get to that game.
yeah,
I think our
they're
pass
probably gonna
rush,
be harassing Jimmy
yeah,
Garoppolo.
and around that time,
Yeah,
Rashawn Gary ain't gonna have no restrictions.
yeah,
Rashawn
because yeah,
Gary
that's
is
right.
not gonna have no restrictions. He gonna be all gas and no brake.
Yeah, because he's gonna be fully recover from that ACL. But yeah,
I
yeah.
think our secondary, no Devontae. We've seen Devontae. We played with Devontae. I think they're
Oh
gonna know
yeah,
how to shut him down. And I
yeah.
think Jimmy Garoppolo. I think it's gonna be a bad game for the Raiders that game because I'm gonna be
Yeah.
in attendance and I cannot wait
Avante's gonna be
to be
taking
there.
his helmet off and slamming it, pushing a camera
I,
guy down again.
I could see myself right now at that game with my eyes closed. Yeah, man, it's gonna be something great to witness.
Yeah,
I wish I could have been out there under different circumstances, but we're gonna be out there and we're gonna try to make it the best time possible that we could possibly make.
yeah,
Uh,
man.
but yeah, man, we're gonna shut this down, man. We just wanted to stop in and chop it up about this big time game that the Packers, you
And
know,
tomorrow night, we finally get to see the previous Green Bay
I think
quarterback in a Jet uniform for the first
right.
time.
I think I know everybody is talking about the Lions doing what they did to the Kansas City Chiefs, but I
Yeah,
think what we did today should really be scaring the shit out of this division. This division should be scared out of their mind
yeah,
because I don't think Matt LaFleur has really showed us what Jordan Love can really do. Just
yeah,
wait till Jordan Love don't have to when he could get to the line of scrimmage and then just Matt, we ain't running that. I'm audible into something else that look a little bit more better than this. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
we gotta wait till we get there. But I just think that Jordan Love is on the right track
Mm,
to potentially have a chance at a Super Bowl run
mm,
if this group of collective players that we have together stay together. And that's going to have to, that has to happen with the organization, the suits upstairs that put out these contracts because I would love to see this group of players stay together. And I'm gonna end it by saying this: we know Mark Murphy is gonna be stepping down uh, um, from the team pretty soon, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be in his best interest if he gave Matt LaFleur and Brian Gutekunst a contract extension before he left, at least for 3 years. At least for 3 years, if Jordan Love um, shows that he can be a very promising quarterback for this organization.
Mm-hmm.
If he could get us to, if we get to a wild card, if we could get to a wild card this year, if I'm Mark Murphy, I'm already getting the paperwork started
Mm-hmm.
for the
Yeah.
extension. Because if Jordan Love does that, then you have no choice but to keep Jordan Love in the mix
Mm-hmm.
of the future of the Green Bay Packers. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to. Like people talk about, uh, um, yeah. Murphy steps down in 2025. You know what I'm saying? You think about contracts like Dak Prescott contract, right?
Mm-hmm.
He has a no trade clause. So the Cowboys can't get rid of Dak. They stuck with that. If they
Mm-hmm.
wanna if they want to bring the money down on Dak, this was make this so beautiful about having Jordan Love on the contract that he's on, because Jordan Love knows that he's on a prove it deal with the Packers. He
Yeah.
knows that. He knows that. But with Dak Prescott, they're gonna have to give him a contract extension just to bring his annual millions down. The money that they're gonna have to give him a contract at the end of this year, because the Cowboys do not want to pay him $60 million, knowing that Michael Parsons is due to get paid. And you seen the shit that he did today, Daniel Jones. But
Mm-hmm.
to get back on track with this, um, yeah, I would love to see that be one of the last things that Mark Murphy do, is give Goot and Matt LaFleur uh, um a contract extension.
Mm-hmm.
That's based off of how well they groom these young guys. We've never seen them in the McCarthy era, except us drafting talented guys like Jordy Nelson and James Jones and those guys that came on board and really stepped up in their roles. But after that, you see Matt LaFleur is a great teacher.
Yeah.
You see that. You see how he's teaching this offense. He the just how they all, now that the previous quarterback is gone, because everybody's in awe of his magnificence, you know what I'm saying, and how great he was for the Packers. But now you see that this team is now knowing that they got to put in the work.
Yeah.
They got to put in the work. They got to sacrifice. So, yeah, man, we could go on all day about this win against the Chicago Bears, who's just been an inferior team to us for so many games in the past up to this point now. So uh yeah, man, we'll be back live to talk about the Falcons game either Friday. No, probably you'll probably do a Saturday morning. We'll probably
Mm.
go live Saturday morning and chop it up about the Falcons game. So, stop on by. Stop on by if you want to hear what we got to say or who we think is going to win. You never know. You never know what I might say. You
Yeah.
never know what I might say.
Probably
So
gonna pick the
stay tuned for
Falcons
that.
again.
And I welcome it all. Bring it on. I'm here. This is my goddamn channel. Thank y'all for stopping in to Moving the Chains, man. We appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? We are out. Remember.
Oh,
Oh, go
I just
ahead.
want to say, sorry for my little rant on the Vikings. I just had to go there. You know what I
No, no,
mean?
no, 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 no,
I just
no.
had to put you.
No, 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 no. It needed to be said. It needed to be said. You said it, so it needed to be said.
Yeah.
So with that being said, we appreciate y'all stopping by. Go Pack, go. Shout out to the PAG. AJ. AJ. Shout out to AJ. Most importantly, man. Shout out to you, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be hitting you up on Instagram. Um, keep doing what you're doing. Shout out to Packer fan in Vegas, TR, uh, uh, Big Nate. You know what I mean? All of y'all, all of the content creators, we out, we out, we out.
Yeah.